I make my triumphant return to 101 things to do in Minecraft. There's so much left to do, so let's get into exploring, building, and crafting. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a fantastic day. Now's the time when I'm going to make the building that the Nether portal will exist in. Now that I have that done and mastered and everything else, it's going to be hopefully good. I have to do a few things before I do that, though, and I do have an idea of what I want it to look like, so that is good as well. I need to make a new diamond pickaxe because the one that I have over here, or somewhere, it's around here, it's around somewhere, it's a vanishing one, so not good. And I tried to make another netherite pickaxe, or rather, what I tried to do was make like a really good one out of, I think it was this one here, Unbreaking 3 and Silk Touch. So I think the one that I had before, like, just got tossed into the river or something. I did it to basically punish myself, which is probably not the best idea, but oh well. So I'm going to grab 3 of these right here, and this is going to be my official brand new pickaxe, the diamond axe, which I probably will make into a netherite one eventually, but for right now, I'm going to make it into a diamond pickaxe. Bam. That is my official one. I'm going to combine it with Unbreaking 3 and Silk Touch, so that way it can be a little bit easier to work with here. So I want to go for this right there. Bam. Brand new diamond pickaxe right there, and I can actually work with everything I have over here and actually mine up the obsidian without it taking forever. My name is Brian Saviano, BricksOBrian. Hello. So yes, that is the idea behind this episode. I do have an idea of what I want to do, and part of it is going to be me, I think, fast-forwarding a little bit or just adjusting things and going into creative mode. But for right this second, I'm going to lower this, actually, a little bit, because I'm going to go with the idea that I had before. I'm going to grab a shovel over here, I guess. I'm going to go with the idea that I had, where I'm going to lower the portal even more so, and then have some of these scaffolding be available, so that way I can go down into it, and that way no enemies can get out of there, because there could be enemies that pop up, and that would not be good, because it just wouldn't be good. I guess I'll go with mending, because why not? For that one, sure. I really want mending, really, really badly. I really messed up by having the pickaxe that I loved before not have mending. So at some point, hopefully with Gloucester's Glory, I can actually find a mending pickaxe around here somewhere, or rather find a mending book in the water at some point. But for now, this will do. And so something that I do want to do is grab a bunch of soul soil in the nether, unless I have some offhand, because that is what I'll need to add a very cool aesthetic choice to what I'm doing. So I'm going to make it kind of blue and red, just like the new nether planks and whatnot that are available. So, wow, this is actually not lasting very long at all for a shovel. Okay. Wow. That is... yeah. Although it's mending, and I do get experience every time I, kill an enemy or, breed animals or whatever, I thought it would last a lot longer than this, but it's very clearly not. So, first things first, I guess after I clear this out over here, is I'm going to go into the nether and I'm going to plant some of those mushrooms that I have and use bone meal on them, and they should work. Actually, I do not have... oh, I do have them on me. Cool. All right, cool. So, if I go into the nether, I should technically be able to use... I'm assuming I can use bone meal and then make larger mushrooms, right? So, let's say I go over into here. I need regular dirt, but let's say I do that, like, right over here, right? I'm going to plant this right here, do this right there, boom, okay? That guy is going to come after me, and it's going to be a whole big deal, but for now, it's going to be fine, and nothing. Okay, so none of that works. I don't know why, but it just doesn't work. So, sir, you're going to have to back away. Please and thank you. Thank you. Excellent. What I'm probably going to do is look up how to actually make these work, unless there needs to be a higher height clearance, but I feel like that was tall enough. So let me see, like, right here. That's plenty of height right there, so let's see if this will work. Because it does work, technically. No, it doesn't work. Really? Okay. Interesting. I don't want to have to go all the way back to where I was previously to find more mushrooms and whatnot, because that would be a massive pain. So, oh, you again? Really? Come on. There's even more of these skeletons everywhere, just chilling. And there's no skeleton heads popping out of there anyway, so that's just awesome. It's just not a safe place for me to be in general, but you know what? I guess it's fine. Let me destroy this one and hope that there is... You want to drop a skeleton head for me? No, you're not. Okay, cool. I'm waiting for literally one more, so one day I can respawn the Nether or Wither without cheating, but whatever. Let me go back into the overworld and figure out how to actually, you know, get that particular thing going. So I realized what I did wrong. This technically does work, but technically not also. So I need to get the actual block of the corresponding fungus. So I need the blue dirt or I need the red dirt in order to grow it. Now, I haven't been able to do that before because I haven't had a Silk Touch pickaxe or I just haven't brought it with me. So now that I actually have it with me, I'll be able to bring that all over toward here and use it probably in that little section over there. So I'm going to try to get like a stack of each, ideally. That way I can just have as many as I need, both for the overworld and in the Nether. Because as long as it works with, you know, within that stipulation of it just needs to be the corresponding color, then I don't see why I couldn't grow it in the overworld. So I'm going to walk all the way to where I was before and mine up a bunch of that. So I'll see you in a second. And I actually am going to walk. I'm not going to, you know, run, I guess. I need soul soil, too, for a lot of the blue things that I want to make. Like, I want to make a blue campfire, blue torches, things like that. I want to combine the redness of the Nether as well as the blue. So it's going to be a pretty cool dynamic overall. I need a bunch of this over here because that's what allows the blue to work, as you can see, over toward this way. So I need a bunch of this and not to deal with you either. So get on out of here. You go. See ya. Bye. Okay, you, I can not deal with, actually. Ooh, there we go. Okay, that kind of didn't work. Not really. Nope. Okay, cool. That didn't work either. Knock this guy into lava. See you later. Do I feel like dealing with this guy right now? I kind of have to. Or at least evade him in a lot of ways here. I'm going to grab all this, though, and just keep on walking. Just keep moving around. Don't stop moving. Don't stop believing. I mean, it's lighting it all on fire with blue. That's pretty cool, right? But as long as you keep moving, I guess you're... Okay, you're not going to be fine. Not quite. Let me just get out of here. Yeah, let me just get out of here. I should have brought something with me, but I didn't. Nice. Okay. Okay, stay safe in there. I don't have anything on me. That's unfortunate. Should have brought a bow and arrow. Whoops. And not even a skeleton dropped one of them. Awesome. I don't remember there being all these particles in this section before. It's kind of weird. It looks like, oh, what do they call it? There's a term for it. It's, you know, like when like clouds of ash, you know, when it's snowy outside. I forget what it's called. Not atomic ash, but something like that. And especially with the vibe and sound of the Nether. Ooh, it's very spooky. Very, very spooky. So I'm closing in on where I need to be, so that's cool. I would love to find a section closer that, you know, isn't this area just so I could draw from it, but I guess I can't, at least for right now. I know this is where my base is, and I haven't been here in, like, months, technically. So it's going to be quite cool seeing it once again. And there's all that over there. The not Blackstone. I forget what it's called. But, yeah, I'm not going to use any of the Blackstone for this area that I have in mind. I'm just going to use, you know, the warped fungus-like materials and work on it from there. Because I want all the blue. I want it to all look really cool, you know? So, okay. Oh, something I should also do eventually. I was watching somebody chain mine for netherite scrap. And I think, like, I remember I had the whole tangent of me doing really well, finding a lot of them with the exploding bed method. But if I happen to find a mending pickaxe, I can mine up all these little sections of quartz right here, and that refuels my, nope, this is not doing it, actually, because it's still touched, doy. But the EXP here will go directly to whatever I have mending, so that's pretty cool. If I switch over to, like, this, then technically that would work. And I'm going to avoid that real quick. Just going to go right over here and not bother anybody else. Yeah. So I believe last time I played this game, the texture pack was not updated with all this in mind, but now it totally is, so that's cool. I'm going to take this warped fungus right here. Yeah, see? These warped nylium. Oh, this is what I'm looking for right over here. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to take a full stack of each of these over here, and I'm also going to get the red variant as well, because that's going to be exactly what I need. And I would love to have, like, a nether section in the overworld. And I think with the help of, like, this nylium around here, that's going to make it look even better. So, let me see how much I have. 62. That should be enough, actually. One more. Bam. There we go. All right. Now I just need the red one, which is over here. They're right next to each other, which is always very helpful. So, it's been a while, so give me a half second here. Get my bearings. I don't know what that is. What is this? It is a warped block. Okay, cool. I guess not right over there. That's totally fine, too. And I feel like I can see the particle effects as well a little bit better now that the texture pack has been updated accordingly. So that's cool as well. And I haven't really worked with the vines either for this area, you know? Like, these things up here are technically vines you can climb, and I just haven't done it. So I have to do that at some point eventually as well. Where is the red forest section? It is over toward this way, probably. No. Yes. Okay, cool. Awesome. I'm like, I know it's around here somewhere. Has to be relatively close. Shout out to the Strider, looking really good in this texture pack as well. The twisty texture pack has not failed me yet. I'm going to get some pork chops out of that guy. Bam, there we go. Give me some pork chops. Give me some pork chops. Yeah, all nice and cooked and everything. Beautiful. All right. You know what? I'll take care of you guys too. Gentlemen, hello. How you doing? How you feeling? Hope the kids are well. Well, I hope they're, you know, not existing because you're gone. See ya. Take you out. Bam. There we go. These two guys I can also, or rather this type of mob, I can also take up to the surface as well. And they will kind of shiver because they are not in the nether anymore. But they will work pretty well for my mob laboratory that I kind of have in mind. Which is going to be a project I do eventually. That's like a more endgame, I guess, sort of a thing. Is having one of every enemy as a thing, you know? And they will not exist in, you know, one environment, kind of like the various, you know, chickens and cow and sheep and all that. They are going to have their own specific little chambers that they all exist in. That way the creeper doesn't explode on the zombie and vice versa and all that. So that's kind of what I have in mind. You, sir, I do not have any gold. I'm going to walk away because you are a bad one. You're a bad mama. And I'm going to take all this, and I guess I'm going to be good from here, right? Get rid of that nether quartz. I don't need that. Cool. What else do I not need? I don't need ice. Who needs ice in the nether, right? Absolutely not. All right. So I'll grab this. I do want that blaze rod, though. Do that. All right, cool. So that's a good amount of, you know, 2 stacks, I would say. A little over 2 stacks of each of them there. That's good. So I'm going to make my way all the way back, and I'm going to plant these up top and plant them also by the nether portal just in case I cannot plant them, which I, again, believe I can. But just in case I can't, I'll plant them accordingly. Okay, let me take this and this really, really creepy music, which never ceases to be any more, you know, lovely as always. So I'm going to plant that there. I'm going to plant this here. So now if I put the blue here, and I have the red one here, ideally, with only 1 piece of bone meal, it should work. Let's see. No. Okay, probably the height limit. What about this one? Yeah, there we go. All right. So it must be a height limit problem over here, which is fine, because I can just replant them and it's going to be totally okay. So there's one. That right, let's see. Right here should be, this should be okay, right? I would assume it would be. Let's try this. Nope. Okay. Man, they really need a lot of height. All right. So you get the idea. It does work, though. So that's really the entire point, is that they do work. So I'm going to go back into here, and I'm going to plant a few of these around, because from the warped fungus on the surface here, I can actually factor in even more warped fungus in general. So let's say I plant this one right here, right? Bam. There's this, and then, yeah, there we go. The Nether is creeping into this reality as well. Ooh, super spooky. Nice. All right. So there's that one there. I guess I'll plant another one over here just because. And do this. Really? What? It's not going to work? Is it because of this? What is breaking the height limit? Really? Okay. All right. I guess they need like a ton of height. I don't know. Let me try it like right over here. There's this. And then yoink. Really? Okay. Wow. All right. So for some reason, that one's not going to work. Let me go to an area that I know for a fact is totally open. What about like right here? That should be totally fine. Yep. And then yoink. Why? That's weird. Okay. I don't know. That's very odd. But anyways, I guess I'll figure that out as I'm finishing this here. So what I'm basically going to do is keep this exact Nether portal where it is on the Y-axis. So as long as I move it up or down and not left to right, it will not matter locationally in the actual Nether where I pop out. So if I just like go down like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then let's say I have it at like, you know, that level there, and it starts technically right here. That should work just fine. 1, 2, 3, and then it goes like this, then like this, and I could make it a giant Nether portal like that, like a super huge one, but I'm not gonna quite do that. So let's say I do this one. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, so 4 would technically be right there. So that is going to be the actual Nether portal up here. This I'm going to get rid of. And again, the idea is that I'm going to have to use scaffolding to go into this area, sink downward, and then enter the Nether portal, because it's just, you know, it's better off that way. I don't want any of those skeletons, you know, getting in my way, just like I don't want the sun getting in my way, which is peering right through this window right now at 5:17 in the afternoon. Oh, it's like I'm illuminated. Ugh. I look like I'm being enchanted by the high heavens. Oh my god. It's like, you know, when you're like, I can't stare at the sun. Don't stare at the sun. Bad idea. But you know, like when you have your windows open ever so slightly, and then like you just see the blinds open ever so slightly, and it's just like one little crack is what's getting through. That's exactly what's happening right now. So it's like, ugh, right inside of my eyesight. It's amazing. It's just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. So in terms of the actual structure itself, what I think I'm going to do is change up, like okay, so this is going to be it. And the ground level is going to be all down toward here. But the actual structure itself is still going to be like 4 or 5 high, and it's going to be like a castle. I'm thinking it'll be invocative of like Super Mario Brothers type of castle, with a lot of blue accents, as well as the traditional red brick that's going to be all around this castle area as well. So I'm going to dig all this out right here. And the actual structure itself is going to be fairly big overall. And yeah, having this as mending is definitely not a solid idea. But yeah, there we go. And I'll pop this back over toward this way. And yeah, so there's the entrance kind of right there. So the scaffolding will exist right on here. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, right over toward this way. Is that even? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. So I need to go 1 off of this. So yeah, it's going to be this wide. And I know I'm doing this in survival mode. I haven't done a lot of survival mode editing of structures, so I feel like for this one I am going to, because like the jack-o'-lantern, I know for a fact I did not use survival mode when I could have. And I mean, it would have taken me 7,000 years, but for this structure I feel like using this would be not too bad overall, you know. So there we go. Okay, this is going to be basically what it's going to be. And so this background here is going to be all the nether brick. I'm going to elevate myself using this because that's probably what's going to work best. I'm going to grab some scaffolding. I'm going to actually, you know, divvy up these supplies into their proper spots, close that blind over there, and get the resources I need to make this be like a really cool looking castle area. So give me a second.